Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, yes, subscribe. We're gonna talk about the show, The Bear. I just finished it. I just finished the finale. And we got a lot to talk about because Carmen, yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I'm leaning. I don't think I am, but I'm gonna pull up my notes. This show is it was so amazing. It's just, it reminded, like, some of it reminded me when I used to work, because I used to work at a restaurant, and it just brought back memories when I used to work at a restaurant. Like, it was so crazy. Like, I'm so glad that I watched this show. Like, I really am, because this show did it perfectly well on how this is how it is at a restaurant. My restaurant wasn't like that, but like it just it was good, you know, but it just, when I was watching the show, it just reminded me of like working when I used to work there, you know? So it's just this show, it was good. I don't care what nobody say. I can't wait for season 2. It was so amazing. Like, oh, they did it so perfectly, because it's like, that's literally how it be at these restaurants. Like, little do you know, that's how it be. Like, oh my gosh, it's just so good. It's so good. But let's start off with like not the weakest people, like the characters I really don't be about. Let me pull up the cast, because it's a lot to talk about. The Bear cast. Okay, let's start off with Sugar. Sugar, you know what? I'm gonna give her grace, like I really am, but you really pissed me off, because it's just like, why you want to work at this restaurant? Why you want to do this? Why you want to do that? Oh, Mikey's this, Mikey's this, that. Shut up! Just shut up! Like, for real, like, both you and Carmen are grieving over your brother. Both of y'all are grieving, okay? Somebody had to take over the restaurant. It wasn't gonna be you. It was not. And plus, Mikey left it in the will for him. So obviously, he had to take over the restaurant. But you want to be in the background and be like, Mikey this, Mikey that. Why do you want to work at this restaurant? Just give it away. Like, girl, hush. Like, hush. Like, seriously, hush. Like, oh, she got on my nerves, y'all. Like, for real. Like, and her husband, too. Like, oh, he just an airhead. Like, oh, he got on my nerves. Because it's just like, Carmen is going through a lot. He lost his brother. And then you know, he got to fix his problems and stuff like that. At the end of the episode, like, it was worth it. But, like, you know, it's just, you just did too much, Sugar. Like, it did too much. And with the IRS thing, you know, you keep saying, oh, we're not going to find anything, but you end up finding stuff that you needed for the IRS. You end up finding stuff that you needed. So you should have just shut up in the get-go. Like, you should have just shut up. Period. Ugh. But yeah, yeah. Like, I understand she was grieving, but sometimes it just kind of felt like she just was seeing her POV, is not seeing Carmen's. That's what she kind of, like, really got on my nerves. But enough of that. I want to talk about... Let's talk about Marcus. Marcus, you can bake. Like, I don't know if he made that in, like... I don't know if, like, some... Like, you know how, like, in TV shows, how they have somebody else make the food? I don't know if he actually made that. Either way, Marcus can bake. Marcus, you can bake. You can bake. Them donuts and them chocolate cakes. Like, that's what I love about Marcus, because Marcus did his research. He got them books. He started to, like, study this stuff, and he started to make it. Like, he just was perfecting his craft. I give you props, Marcus. Like, I give you props. Like, I really, really do. No, I really, really do. Because, Marcus, that stuff looked so good, and I wanted a piece. Ooh. I wanted a piece of that chocolate cake so bad. When he's putting the icing on that cake, I wanted that so bad. I couldn't have it. I wanted it so bad. Ah, Marcus. I love Marcus. I'm laughing low key because what episode was? I think it was episode 7. It was when Cindy left the pre-orders open and like Carmen was just, did I say Cameron? Carmen, I'm sorry. Carmen was going like crazy chaos. I laughed. He showed Carmen these donuts. Carmen was heated. Carmen was so heated. He was like, Carmen was so heated. He was so bad. He was like, what is you doing? He did. He just, because Marcus just wanted to show him them damn donuts, and this Carmen just did not care. And then, toward the end of the episode, he got the, he had the tray of the donuts. And he's just slamming it on his, he just slammed it on his table. He just slammed the shit. Because Carmen did not care about them donuts. I'm telling you, he didn't care. Because out of them pre-orders, he was mad. He did not care about them damn donuts. And all Marcus wanted to do was show him, but Carmen couldn't care less. Like, I had to laugh. I'm sorry. I had to laugh. But I'm glad that Marcus quit. Because Carmen was being a bitch. I would have quit. Because Marcus was just being very mean. He was. I mean, no, not Marcus. Carmen was being very mean to Marcus. All Marcus wanted to do was show him the donuts. Like, I understand you're overwhelmed with like these pre-orders, but you didn't have to take it out on your employees. Like, you did on your chefs. You didn't have to do that. You just didn't. You didn't. You just didn't. Okay, enough of Marcus. I loved it. Abraham, I think his name is Abraham. He's so funny. All the side characters, Marcus, Abraham, Sweeps, they all like, they were my faves. That's why I love this show so much. It just felt like I was like in part of their family. Like, it just, this whole like, them three just was hilarious. And Tina made me laugh. It was like the last episode. Abraham was talking about, you know, his heritage and stuff like that. And Tina was like, such your old up. I was going off. I was like, Tina was mean. Tina was mean. Oh, I loved that Jimmy was hilarious. But Richie put them pills in that drink and all them kids passed out. And Jimmy was like, oh well. Jimmy is hilarious. They need to add him more in season 2. He's hilarious. Hilarious. But let's talk about Tina. Not Tina. Tina. Now you know how to speak English. Now you know how to speak. The whole time, it was so hilarious. When Cindy started to work there, she said, "Nah, I speak English." And Cindy was like, "I know you speak English. Like, I know you speak English." I was literally laughing down. Tina is hilarious. But I love that Tina is like Sydney became friends. I'm glad like they know how to work with each other because Tina had a reality check. She was making them potatoes. I don't know what she was making. I think she was making like mashed potatoes, but mashed potatoes was not there. And then Tina, I think Tina ended up making it. I don't know. No, not Tina. I mean Sydney ended up making it, and then Tina tasted it, and she was like, "Wow!" Like she was shocked how Sydney's skills. So I'm glad that they became like best buds because Tina was hilarious in the beginning. She was like, "You're not gonna come up here and change up everything. You're not gonna come up in here and do that." Tina was not having it. But I'm glad that at the end of the day they became great co-workers. The next person I want to talk about is Richie. I can't stand Richie. Even though at the end he went to jail because of Carmen. I don't like Richie. I don't care. He's hilarious, but he just was oh, he's just so aggravating. Like, I would hate to work with somebody like him. Like, that's why Sydney went off on him. Sydney said, your daughter, she came for his daughter. He was mad. But it's like somebody had to put him in check. He just was so aggravating. He just, every 5 seconds, he just was complaining and complaining and complaining. I'm shocked Carmen. Carmen has so much patience. He has so much patience. Because, baby, I would have punched Richie good. I would have got him good. Like, I would have got him good. It just, ooh, because Richie just, it's like, shut up. Like, shut up. And the thing about Richie, why would you put your pills next to that drink at that kid's party? Why would you do that? No, actually, yeah, why would you do that? Why did you? Now them kids, all them kids was passed out. Sleep. Because of you. That was funny as hell, though. Because of you. I'm trying not to cuss, but like, this was funny because it was all his fault. It was just hilarious, but I'm glad that him and Carmen is like doing good and stuff like that. I'm glad that Richie's being there for him because Mikey was really Carmen's world, but Mikey just didn't let him in his world like that, and I hate that it happened to him. But I'm glad that Richie's kind of taking his place and like doing better that Mikey should have done. So I give Richie that. Yeah. Next person I want to talk about is Sydney. Yeah, Sydney. Now, she's a good chef, but the thing about it is, they didn't take her serious. I'm glad that she proved them wrong. They did not take her serious at all, even Carmen. Carmen got mad at her because she gave somebody the meal that she made for Carmen to try because she wanted to put it on the menu, right? He got mad at her, and then because the person she gave it to, because she did not want to give it away, she just didn't want to throw it away. She didn't want to just throw it away. So she gave it to somebody at the employees, and he got mad at her over that. What you getting mad at her for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mad at her for what? She didn't know that that person was going to put it in the newspaper. You know, Carmen? And it's like, I'm glad that Sydney, you know, I'm glad that she, you know, like, and then I didn't like how he just was making it all her fault. I didn't like that at all. Like, I'm glad that Sydney quit. Because it's just, everybody was getting on her nerves. Like, they was testing her patience down. They was just testing it. They was testing her patience. Like, I'm shocked how much patience she have. They was testing her patience. Like, oh. I'm glad she's back at the restaurant. And I'm glad that everything's good. But, baby, I think they're adding her that meal to the restaurant. I hope they are. But the thing about it with Carmen, I'm going to put Carmen in here too. Carmen. Now, she brought more publicity for your restaurant. Like, she brought more buzz to that restaurant. You're mad at her because of that meal. You can easily make that meal. Even she can. That could have just been her making that meal. And then she could have taught you and taught everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you should be happy that she's bringing in customers to this restaurant. Like, you should be happy for that. You know? Carmen? Yeah. Yeah. Love Sydney. I'm glad she stood her ground. Because she got tired of it. At first, she was like, you know what? I'll let it slide. This is a new environment for me. But I'm glad she stood her ground. Because Carmen and them just was playing too much with her. And I want to talk about Carmen. I'm going to end it off with Carmen. I'm so glad he's going to like this, I don't know what it is, like therapy, whatever. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad that he's going there because when Mikey died, it kind of really would just caught him off guard. And I'm glad that he's really like getting the help that he needs. It's just one thing Carmen got to do is that stop yelling at your employees, because in season 2, if this happened again, I promise you, they ain't coming back. They ain't coming back. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna come back. You lucky they came back again, because next time you do it, they gonna be gone. But Carmen is a phenomenal chef. I'm glad that he kind of left like that luxury. Well, he didn't really live like that, but I'm kind of glad that he took over that restaurant and making it different, you know. And I'm glad that Mikey left him money. So I'm like, like, he just left him like a recipe. I was watching the last episode. I'm like, he just left him this recipe, you know. luckily it was just all money, and I'm glad that now they can pay off all these debts that Mike. That's what I'm saying. Like, I give Carmen props. Like, I really do. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's better than Sugar. I don't care. Sugar just gonna give up. And I'm glad that Carmen didn't do that. It's because it paid off. And now they got all this money. Now they can put it into the restaurant. Now they can pay off all these debts that Mikey had. Because it's just like, Mikey was just doing so much stuff. He has so many debts. Like, just so much debts. And it's just now they can pay it off and just do whatever with that money. Just, oh, like, I'm just so happy for Carmen. Just so happy for Carmen. It's, ooh, yeah. But yeah, that's my review of The Bear. It was very good. I give it a 10 out of 10. Just 8 episodes is just not enough. They could have bumped it up to at least 10. You know, hopefully in season 2 they gave us at least 15. Because it is on FX. So hopefully they can give us at least 10 to 15 episodes. Because it is on a regular network. So hopefully we could get more episodes. Because the show's is too good. 8 episodes is just not enough. Like, it's just not. At all. So let's bump it up to at least 10. And let's bump it up to at least 15 minimum. Yeah. So I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.